Presenting the complete overview of SaasAnt transactions. Are you spending countless hours every week feeding every transaction data manually in QuickBooks? Introducing SaasAnt transactions that will not only eliminate the need for manual entries, but will also make file imports easier. It comes with core features such as import, export, delete, and modify. Import. Assuming that you have a bunch of invoices, expenses, checks or journals in Excel file, and you want to create those transactions in QuickBooks without losing any information. Here's a quick solution. Let's consider that the file contains the customer invoices. Each line keeps client details, sold product details such as t-shirt and shipped information. To import the file without any issues, you need to make sure that it fits into the guidelines of SaasAnt transactions. The first line of the file is considered as file header. If there are any lines above the headers, please remove it. Adding tax to this invoice is simple. QuickBooks US version automatically calculates the tax based on the provided shipping information. So you need to provide a column which informs whether the sold product is taxable or not. The tax column in this file displays the tax eligibility for the sold items. This column can be marked true or false, which will be automatically applied to the tax of each line. For other versions of QuickBooks, such as Canada, UK, Australia, India, or France, the user needs to provide tax model, tax code. Mention the tax model in the file. Possible values could be tax excluded, tax inclusive, or not applicable. Mention tax code in the file for each sold item. Log in to SaasAnt transactions. Navigate to New Import. Upload the file. SaasAnt transactions supports almost all QuickBooks entities. The demo file contains invoices, so select the invoice from the list. Mapping is the essential part of every import. To import the transactions into QuickBooks, SaasAnt transactions needs to understand each file column. In this file, order number column data corresponds to invoice number in QuickBooks, hence mapping order number to invoice number. Buyer column holds the customer name, so customer field is selected for buyer. Sale contains the product information, so product service field is selected for sale. Total column contains the actual transacted amount, so product service amount field is selected for total. Ship to contains the shipping information of the customer, so shipping address line 1 field is selected for ship to. Don't worry if the given customer or product does not exist in your QuickBooks. SaasAnt transactions can auto-create them. You can also preview this mapping for your verification. Also, you can save this mapping for future imports. Feels like a complex exercise? You can completely avoid this painful part by using the sample SaasAnt template. Choose simple or comprehensive template based on your need. Just download our template and fill out the relevant information in the file and upload. Mapping will be done automatically for you. Your file data will now be displayed on the screen in a tabular view. This is an editable screen, and you can update the file data before import. Before the actual import, you can verify if the data corresponding to the mapped headers is as per your need by clicking the Preview button. We can track the import progress in the next screen. as well as in the taskbar. That's it. All the transactions have been imported successfully to QuickBooks. It is so simple and a hassle-free process. And now, each imported transaction in your QuickBooks can be accessed directly from SaasAnt Transactions for your verification. SaasAnt Transactions has powerful settings to fine-tune your import. You can completely disable the automatic creation of customers, vendors, and products, or change the default behavior. You can choose to assign invoice number from file or let QuickBooks auto-assign the number. Want to import duplicates? Not an issue. Payments can be validated before import. And a host of other simple and powerful settings to make importing easier. Delete. Do you think your QuickBooks account got messed up, or it has duplicates or unwanted transactions? Tired of deleting individual invoices, expenses, or payments manually? Worry no further, and here is your help. Navigate to Delete menu. If you want to clear or remove the transactions which you have imported already, select Already Imported File option to search. Select your file and clear your transactions from QuickBooks. If you just want to clear transactions directly from QuickBooks, then your option should be QuickBooks Online. SaasAnt Transactions can clear most of your QuickBooks data. Select the one which you wanted. It is that simple to bulk delete transactions from QuickBooks. Export. Do you love reports and feel like downloading all your transactions from QuickBooks takes forever? You don't have to look any further. If you need a detailed report about your transactions, you can just download in a couple of clicks. Go to Export menu, select your target transactions or list, narrow down your search, download the report. These detailed reports can be very handy for migrations or a backup. And modify. Wouldn't it be great if you could update a bunch of transactions or lists in your QuickBooks? That's exactly what you will get with SaasAnt Transactions. You can completely, partially update your transactions list, override the transaction. Or you can update particular details like customer or vendor name, shipping details, dates, etc. For this video, let's update the customer details of an invoice. Navigate to Modify menu. If you want to override the transaction details, download the report using Export menu. Update the existing data in File, and upload via Modify menu. You need to follow the same footsteps as import. Yes, that's right! Same rules, similar mapping, and identical features with the capacity to modify all the transactions uploaded. Got an unconventional file layout or format to upload? The files that are generally generated from other software needs to be pre-processed before import. This is where our file formatter comes to the rescue. File Formatter is a custom-developed software configured exclusively for your file. Capable of handling any type of file and importing every kind of transaction with precision. All you need to do? Just send the screenshot of a sample transaction and the file to support@SaasAnt.com and see the magic unfold right before your very eyes. Yes, freedom from tripping manual entry is just a step away.